To a story that some of you may find disturbing. It is about the shooting deaths of two Palestinian teens during rock-throwing protests on the West Bank earlier in the week. As CNN's Ivan Watson shows us, it comes down to two very different accounts. The Israelis say their military was firing only rubber-coated bullets, essentially ball bearings with a thin coating of rubber designed to hurt but not penetrate. But a video apparently shows the two teens hit with what's called live fire, real bullets that doctors say passed through their bodies, killing them. Here's Ivan's report.
It had been a day of skirmishing. Palestinian youth hurling stones, Israeli soldiers and police firing tear gas and rubber-coated bullets. Then, caught on camera, the shooting deaths of two Palestinian teenagers, both gunned down on the same patch of asphalt. The second, an hour and 13 minutes after the first. The Israeli Defense Force tells CNN that, quote, a preliminary inquiry indicates that no live fire was shot at all on Thursday during the riots in Bitunia, and we have to determine what caused this result. CNN producer Karim Khader was at the village of Bitunia in the occupied West Bank much of that day, filming the back-and-forth clashes. Among those seen on CNN's video was 17-year-old Nadim Nawada throwing a rock. He had gone to the protest after attending school in the morning. At 1:45 p.m., a security camera catches the moment when Nawada was fatally shot as he walks towards the Israeli positions. Another camera shows him rushed to an ambulance. A medical report says the bullet entered his chest and exited his back. At the precise moment when Nawara was shot, CNN's camera was rolling, filming an Israeli soldier shooting his rifle at the Palestinians. And then demonstrators carrying the mortally wounded teenager to the ambulance. He later died in hospital. The shootings were filmed by this little private security camera mounted to this building right here, which the owner tells us operates 24 hours a day for the protection of his home, his family, and his business. As for the boys, the first one was shot and mortally wounded right here. At 2:58 p.m., the security camera captured the second shooting when 16-year-old Mohammed Odeh Salameh was shot as he walked away from Israeli positions. Doctors pronounced him dead on arrival at the hospital with a single bullet wound that entered his back and passed out through his chest. We met the grieving father of the first shooting victim, Nadim Nawada, at St. George's School in Ramallah, where relatives and classmates are in mourning. CM Nawada shows me the bullet hole left in the bloody backpack his son was wearing.
You think this is the bullet hole?
Yeah.
Inside the backpack, a blood-stained textbook and a bullet, not a rubber-coated projectile.
You think this is the bullet that killed your son?
Of course. Of course. Inside the bag. I found it inside the bag.
And who do you think killed your son?
Soldier.
Israeli soldier?
Yeah, Israeli soldier. Yeah.
The Israeli Defense Force insists only rubber-coated bullets were fired that day. A United Nations spokesman expressed what he called great alarm at the shooting of the two teenagers, whom he says were unarmed and appeared to pose no direct threat. Ivan Watson, CNN, Bitunia in the West Bank.